Morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to today's seminar, which is focusing particularly on a narrow segment of social care need, but one that is, in my view, often overlooked, and that is the issue surrounding self-funders for social care. But before I make a few comments on that, I have to do the health and safety bit. There is no plan for a fire drill today, so if the alarm goes off, please leave by the doors through which you entered, leave the building, and we're to muster amongst the daffodils, apparently, in the park. And given it's such a glorious day out there, please nobody start a fire. I actually probably wouldn't blame you if you did. For those of you who don't know Partnership, we are the fastest growing life insurance company in the UK. And split broadly into three divisions. The largest division, retirement annuities, and we're a specialist in the enhanced impaired annuity space. So we give larger annuities to people with health and lifestyle conditions than the standard annuity providers. We're also a substantial funder into the equity release market at a time when many wholesale funders have left that market. And my bit, I am the Managing Director of our long-term care business, and we are the largest long-term care insurer in the UK. Probably worth saying something else that I have been doing of late, as a sort of pro bono piece, because we're in the heart of Westminster here. I'm also serving on Baroness Greengroce's Independent Social Care Commission for Westminster City Council. So, as I say, this conference is focused on self-funders. £23,250, including your home, makes you a self-funder, broadly speaking, in England. So we're not talking about a bunch of millionaires necessarily, although, of course, some of them will be wealthy. There are 150,000 self-funders in residential care in the UK. 40% of new entrants into care every year will be self-funders. 50,000 to 60,000 people a year going into a residential setting will be self-funders. That's quite a significant number of people. And given that only 7,000 of those 50 to 60,000 receive independent financial advice, it's perhaps not surprising that many run out of money and fall back on the state. That costs the state somewhere between £500 million and £1 billion a year. And that's something that needn't happen. Clearly, longevity and ageing is a thing to celebrate, as Andrew Dilnott has been saying, but it also presents public policy issues. We have more people aged over 60 than under 16. The oldest in our society are growing fastest, with people aged 75 or more due to grow by 60% by 2030. That's pretty considerable, and it's at a time when our economy faces significant challenge. The present system is unfair, full of perverse incentives, and totally misunderstood by the public at large, who most assume is going to be fully funded for them. And it is a major shock to them to discover that it's not. This is well illustrated by the fact that we did a piece of research that showed that 28.5 million Google searches in the last 12 months on care fees funding and care-related issues. So there's clearly a staggering lack of information and advice out there, and that's one of the things I think we need to address. Now, from your delegate pack, you will have seen that we have a range of very distinguished speakers today. And I think you've already been told, but this event is being filmed. So could I please ask you all to check that your mobile phones are actually switched off rather than to silent, because apparently it does affect the filming. I need to say something else as well from this pack. Yes. If you'd like to ask a question when we get to that point, if you could please stand up, state your name and ask your question, but please wait for the microphone first so that you can be picked up on the film tape. Now, the event is going to be split broadly into three bits. and we're going to try and make it a bit interactive, or as interactive as possible. I'm delighted that David Brindle, Public Services Editor at The Guardian, is going to be popping on at various times to quiz people who have spoken, and you will have your chance to speak at that point too. And that's going to happen twice during the course of the morning. Then we'll break for coffee, and then we'll come back. So we start off with a piece of scene setting, and I'm absolutely delighted that our first speaker has agreed to join us. Sadly, he can't stay for too long. I think those who are sort of social care policy watchers will know that he did more than anyone to try and get consensus on this knotty issue before the last election. And I have no doubt he will have some very interesting things to say to us this morning. So please welcome Norman Lamb.